Hello and welcome to this How to Enlarge a Small Subject video tutorial. I'm Ali Jennings and I'll be showing you how to increase the size of this spider so it'll be suitable to print out on an A4 sheet of paper. Now at the moment the image as shot is the perfect size to print out. Unfortunately the spider, when it's actually on the page, is just a little bit small. So what we're going to do is first of all crop the image down to compose it, and then we're going to increase the size of the actual document so that we can print that out. Now enlarging is not ideal, but the way that we're going to do this will minimize any distortion or pixelation that might occur when we do the enlargement process. So the first thing to do is just to take a look at how large the document is, and we can do that by going straight up to Image, Resize and Image Size, and this will give us a good idea of how large our paper is at the moment. If I go down to document size and then just change that to inches, I can see that at the moment the width is 16 and the height is 11. I've actually got a resolution of 240 pixels per inch. So I know at the moment I can print that perfectly well onto a sheet of A4. But now I'm going to crop down the image, and by cropping it down I'm going to drastically reduce the size that I can actually print the picture. So first thing I want to do is just select the crop tool. You'll find that on the tool palette on the left, or a shortcut for that is just C. Then if I go up to my crop tool options, I just want to make sure they're all blank. Let's take out the resolution there. And then I just want to crop in to my picture. So if I just click on the top left hand corner, I want to maintain the aspect ratio. So first of all I'm just going to select the entire image, then holding down Shift and Alt I'm just going to reduce that down so that my spider's a lot larger in the picture. Now holding down Shift will keep the proportions of the crop box, and holding down Alt will just resize the crop box around the center point. So once I've got the size that I want, if I drag round to one of the corners I can see the cursor change with two arrows. Now if I left click I can just rotate that around and actually rotate my crop as well. So once I'm happy with that, just click the green tick to commit to that change, and there we have our cropped in image. So I'll just make that picture full screen. I can do that by just holding down Control or Option 0. And there we can see our spider nice and large. Now that I've done my crop, I want to check out how large my canvas is. So again, if I go up to Image, Resize and Image Size, and now I can see, if I drop down to inches again, that my width is 6 inches and my height is just over 4 inches. And really what I want to do is increase that to what I basically want to do is increase the document size to a width of 10 inches and a height of around 8 inches. Now for print I need that resolution to be above 180. So what I want to do now, just to check that I can actually increase the size without adding a lot of pixelation, so if I just click off Resample Image, and in my width I'm just going to type in 10. And we can see that my resolution is down to 167. So I'm pushing the image a little bit too large. So if I just do a width of 9 and a height of roughly 6, I've got a resolution of 186.333, which should be absolutely fine to print, and we're still going to get really quite a nice image. But here we're just going to push it just a little bit over the top beyond where we should. So we're going to enter 10 inches back in. And then in the resolution what I'm going to do is click Resample Image, and I'm going to take that resolution back up to 240 pixels. And what that'll do is, as it stretches the image, it'll actually add in pixels just to fill those gaps. So when we're happy with that, all we need to do is just click OK, and that'll increase the canvas size. And as you can see, we've still got an image which is pretty good quality. Now that we've enlarged the image, all we need to do is sharpen it before we go on to print. So if we go to Enhance and Unsharp Mask, and now we can take a quick look at the image, and we want to take the amount down to about 65, and we'll increase the radius to about 1.8. Now the threshold slider at the bottom You do see there's quite a lot of grain appearing, and you can see that just there, just behind the spider on the spider's web in the blacker or the darker areas. We can just increase the threshold, and that actually blur the image slightly, but it'll get rid of a lot of that noise while sort of maintaining the sharpness of the picture. So there we've got an amount of 65%, a radius of 1.9 and a threshold of 3, which has just helped to reduce the noise but also sharpen up the image. So we just click OK, and now we're ready to print. So there we've managed to almost double the size of the image whilst maintaining as much quality as possible.